At Natilik, it's all about the brand. We've been deploying meeting rooms and meeting spaces for a multitude of clients. We have a design philosophy, simplifying meeting rooms, making them more manageable and more consistent.
In some instances, we see businesses struggling to create an environment that acts as a magnet for people to come into the office. You've got hybrid office workers who have been used to working at home with a set of tools and then coming into the office and having to rethink the way they use their space to encourage meaningful interactions between users.
Clients want to have a really good meeting experience when prospects and partners are to come within their buildings. Technology aside, there's a big focus on how you feel when you walk into someone's meeting room.
Traditionally, AV in a meeting space would be seen as a fairly complicated experience, not only for people to use, but for IT to manage. In some of the meeting rooms, there would be literally racks of equipment required to drive that meeting experience.
Typically, to achieve that experience of our boardroom, we would have had to deploy 11 cables. We had 3 microphones on the table, we had a touch panel to control the room, and we had 2 cameras at either side. What that meant is that we'd reduce those 11 cables to just 3. Biggest failure rate we're finding with USB-C cables, it's actually because a user will leave that cable into their laptop, accidentally walk off and break the end of it. Rather than running a USB-C cable under the floor, the last 2 meters of that cable can be plugged into the SCT box. That makes the meeting room more manageable. Different vendors have different capabilities on the end of the USB-C cable. Some will charge your laptop, some will not. Imagine if you're doing a presentation and your laptop decides that it's going to run out of power. With the SCT solution, it means that all meeting spaces can have power on USB-C cable.
So we were the first partner in the UK to actually deploy SCT camera extension technology alongside Cisco Crossview. So Cisco Crossview is an AI-driven feature that enhances video conferencing with 2 side cameras and a quad camera and a codec to analyse activity, recognise speakers and track where people are facing and sitting in a room.
We're essentially using SCT solutions for not only our meeting space solutions at Natilik, but also for our clients. In our Crossview, we're using camera extenders, but we're also using the SCT table kits as well to enhance that experience and our deployment time.
Particularly with our clients, we like working with SCT because they align closely with our design philosophy. We don't see ourselves as a traditional AV company. We want to reduce the complexity of meeting room deployments. SCT's helped us to deploy solutions quicker with less complexity, and it's enabled the standardization and simplification of user experience across our spaces.
SCT has enabled us to simplify meeting rooms, making them more manageable and more consistent, not only for us as Natilik, but also for our clients.